All right, so we can start with the bottom of round 2 here and do SaFt and Gen Jam. Alrighty, so it looks like we're gonna have L versus Alex, although I know that Gen Jam also plays Ryu.
Let's do this.
Yeah, she's got the Ryu loyalty, although not so much in Season 2.
And won by 99 rounds. It's pretty impressive in a first to 2. Yep, looks like we got proud service members here, Guile versus Fire Alex.
Round 1. Fight.
It goes without saying that this is in Guile's favor, but I would never count out Alex in a first to 2. Good spacing going on. There's patience from Guile here. Oh, bad flash kick. The anti-air jab into the command throw. Did not take the bait on the stomp there. Sure what he was trying to do with the, oh, that must have been a failed head grab. That should be a punish. Flash kick will beat both of the air options that Alex has, so you just gotta keep the charge. A couple of throws there. Oh, that's could have been the round, but
Round 2. Fight.
I do not know if that was on purpose, but that was a very cool whip punish with standing leg kick. Upside down kicks. Oh, a great neutral jump medium kick there. Still getting hit by the stomp stuff. Went for the block screen and a Sobot. But good enough to beat most slower buttons. Would like to see Guile end with a sweep there, because that should combo, and instead he just got Alex. And that's the round. Not what you want.
I feel like getting Alex is a common thing to happen if you're not familiar with this matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of just making Alex stop doing things, and then once you put the fear in him, you can just kind of beat Guile all day.
Round 1. Fight.
So I'd really like to see a head stomp within the next, like, 15 seconds, and I want to see a flash kick for it. Yeah, like right there. That could have been a primo flash kick opportunity. The follow-up after the command grab. Face. Okay, Superman punch. You're gonna get grabbed either way if you did the... Please ignore the kick. Yeah. Okay, so he didn't go for anything after the command grab, but yeah, saw that sonic boom.
Round 2.
Read the boom and gave him a headbutt.
Comparatively very good in this game, but they're like the worst they've ever been in Street Fighter in terms of recovery. Thank God, but that's what happened. The crouching medium punch. Went for a sweep, but punish wasn't that great. Still fell for the shenanigans afterwards. for a jump. I'd also like to see some... At SaFt, you can get a crouching light punch and a flash kick that way. And yeah, I would have probably predicted that was going to happen and gone for a neutral or an empty jump, because Alex wants the parry for huge damage, and SaFt loves the parry for huge damage.
Alright. Oh, I just noticed the bracket. Yeah. Oh, that's the jam. Taking 99 rounds after Strikey. Alright, so next we're going to have Vector and Tech.
Back to Q here. I've not seen a ton of Vector's play. I beat him one tournament, but I don't really remember the match very well. But Vega versus Karen is pretty interesting because they're both very fast, very footsie-oriented characters that also have bad anti-airs. So
Let's do this.
probably see a lot of jumping, although Tech hates to jump, so we'll see how he does it. But I think the first person who can establish that they're not going to get jumped on for free is probably going to do the best.
Yeah, Tech will just sit full screen and just down back and won't do a thing. Oh. It's got surprise thunder boomers here in Texas.
Any rain or just lightning storm?
Fight.
Oh man, it got dark. I don't see any rain.
Those are always fun.
Cool.
On Karen's sweep there, it's hard to do, but it is -14. Everybody can get a punish on it. Off the wall, into a sweep. Did not go for the tech, so he did not get shimmied there, but is still fighting out of the corner. Okay, I like the backing up and making some space. Many times he's going to get away with the slide afterwards, but works out right now. Great anti-air. So maybe a early jump medium punch to catch a jump. There we go, and a punish on the block Tenko seals the round.
Round 2. Fight.
So with almost a full bar, Vega is pretty dangerous here, especially if he gets V-trigger. So getting punched in the face would be pretty good for him right now. And what Headshaker here wants to do is to keep him in the corner and not let him dive out. Getting a lot of damage in here is to settle him right now and say, you cannot leave the space I've made for you. Alright, so he used the V-trigger to get out. He maybe could have been punished from that range, but you'd have to really know the specifics for it. Another good anti-air into super. This is going to do a lot. Does he have a setup after? It's just Barcelona.
Alright, first game to Vector.
Vega wins.
So there was some smart stuff going on from Vector. He was willing to back away and force Karen to come to him. And he found some ways out of the corner that were pretty good. Tech adapted a little bit on two, but he really didn't seal him in there hard enough and make it count. Bunch to try to counter poke. That was not a counter hit confirmed, but it did work, so whatever works. Yeah. I wonder if that was a V reversal input that got frame trapped.
Alright, closed it out.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Buster Claw to the face. V-skill raw there could have been punished only because Vega has such a very long range on his 4-framer. Good blocking from Tech. Alright, looks like there was no actual setup here, and that was probably a missed input. No punish on the EX Senko, but AA in the super again. Yeah, that wasn't a setup either. That was trying to intimidate. Corner. So, another really important factor will be, does Vector know how Karen's V-trigger actually works?
Oh.
Pound. So that was not actually the full -6. If he hits you with just the tip of the roll, it's a lot safer. There we go. Everything except for the elbow.
Fight.
But I think Tech wanted that overhead again because it worked the first time.
Could have Tech closed out that round after the whipped V skill, V trigger from Vega.
But he did not have a punish ready. Oh, a good jump back light kick. Yeah, I'd really like to see these guys have some meaty setups after CC sweep, because otherwise there's no real reason for the other person not to just hit buttons. Oh, stuff in the V trigger. Didn't confirm there, but that was a really good neutral jump. Tech loves to use EX the only -2, so it's safe and it travels a pretty far distance. But if you neutral jump it, you can get a pretty good punish. Oh, does he have super? Yeah,
Oh.
There we go. That was I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's 2 over Tech.
Yep, and that was an excellent whiff punish at the end. Didn't have to do anything fancy, got the round.
So next we're gonna have Vector versus SaFt. Hop to the back. Don't forget to hop to the back as well.
Right. I don't know this matchup super well. You don't see a lot of Vegas, and there's not a ton of high-level Alexes floating around. But I'm going to guess, given the way these guys play, that SaFt has a pretty strong advantage.
Let's do this.
The damage and stun differential is going to be pretty big. It only takes a couple of resets to really get Vega in a bad spot. Alex doesn't have to worry about wake up DPs, any armor. He can just kind of go nuts. And SaFt likes going nuts.
Oh, they just swapped.
Round 1. Fight.
Start around with Buster Claw. Another move that is actually very minus that people don't seem to realize. You can punish it from a lot of distances. Alright, went for a reset, but Vega backdashed out. One thing that Vega does have going for him against pretty much all the grapplers is that he's very hard to tick throw. His walk speed is very, very fast going backwards. So if you try to do like standing light punch, tick throw, and a command grab, he can walk out of it most of the time.
Huh.
Lots of really good air-to-airs from Vector, but this is gonna hurt. SaFt is going for a lot of the and an air, a knee smash. Okay, seals around.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, that is very negative, and he should go for a full punish, and that is the correct punish from Alex. Block roll is -6, so you get a free command grab. Yeah, he's going to EX head stomp a lot. Ain't down perfect yet, because he's getting a lot of whiffs. Vega's one of the few characters that can almost always punish a blocked elbow from Alex. Up, EX head grab. And knee smash, cut the jump out.
Alex wins.
Yeah, so looks like Vector's probably not that familiar with the matchup. There was a bunch of things he could have punished and only got a couple jabs off from it.
Round 1.
I'd like to see blocked elbows turn into light kick, crouching light punch into roll or something. I'd like to see instances like that go for a higher damage option on the jump in. He's doing okay in footsies. He's doing all right in, but he needs to maximize here if he wants to take care of Alex. There we go. That's something.
There's a lot of swipes.
Yep, and that ended with him getting V trigger, so hopefully he can get it without just getting demolished first. Getting a CC, and he'll have... Yeah, I'd like to see a bigger punish from that, too. Have the ability to just throw the rose out. Looks like it didn't matter. He had that round pretty well under control.
2. Fight.
Alright, good idea there. Timing wasn't perfect, but that would have been a really high damage punish. He could have ended with super. His punish, so it worked out okay for Vector there, but that could have been a... that's not what you want. That did not need to happen. Wasting that V-trigger. Catch on SaFt's part. Yeah. Didn't let himself get zoned out quite so hard. He figured out that Vector didn't know a punish for basically
Fight.
all of the in-between moves. He wasn't getting a lot of great punishes from. All right, big stuff, nope. Or he could probably get standing hard punch into roll and get Oki from it too, but didn't happen. Punish. Bologna. Alex was not ready for the knee smash there. Dash up command grab. Using the EX, forget what it's called, the slash to get out of there. Do some damage, set him up. That'll be the round. Really would like to see less blocked buttons into rows. It doesn't really help you unless you do it with sweep, where you effectively make that move safe and get the hell out of there. But otherwise, he was giving up a lot of damage.
It's go time.
I think we're just waiting on the results of Ehsan versus Manta. Or... Oh wait, no, Mike versus Manta is going on right now on Ehsan's stream. Ehsan still in winners.
go time.
We could switch to losers, since he is still in winners.
That is true. What is going on down there? I think Jen and Dink might already be in Ehsan's lobby for a prepared match.
Okay. Well, Nelson's probably just going to get the bye against Strikey since he doesn't seem to be here. Fluid and Tech are both waiting for their losers. So let's see, Mike versus Manta, that's got to be Bison versus Akuma, I would guess, maybe Nikali. Bison does okay against both of those characters, so Mike's got a pretty good shot there. I can never seem to remember who the Dink plays. I think Karen.
Let's
but
check the sheet. Dink. Ken?
Oh, okay. I didn't know we had a Ken player. That, I would probably go ahead and give it to Guile in most situations, but Ken does have stuff. He's got a very strong corner game and the ability to put you from coast to coast pretty easy.
Oh, apparently Dink played Jerry last week. Maybe he's just character of the week kind of guy.
Whatever works, works.
He's apparently playing Jerry this week too. Nice.
Okay.
I want to see some Jerry.
I think that means we have two juries in the audience today. I would have to give Guile the pretty big advantage against Jury. She really doesn't have a good way to open him up other than throw, and he doesn't really need to care.
Poor Jerry.
It's more like, oh no, Guile. You can just keep throws for half a day and still zone you out.
Let's see how this guy's doing. It got less dark. It rained for a little bit. Okay, I guess it's done. Texas weather.
Do you get? I guess you don't get lots of rain in Texas, but I imagine it's probably pretty huge when it hits.
Yeah, we get like when it does rain, it probably rains for like a week straight. I don't think we've ever had like any issues with drought in my area of Texas.
That's fair. It's a pretty big place, turns out.
Alright, sounds like Mike and Manta are done.
Yeah.
GG's reported.
Based on the tenor of the conversation, I'm going to guess Mike got it. So Karen vs. Bison is another match I'm not 100% familiar with. you don't see it a ton. Does Mike know any of Karen's stuff, or does Ehsan know any of Bison's stuff? And I am not sure for either person.
Yeah, I don't know how much experience those two players have against each other.
During these tournaments, so I guess if he's played tech, that's going to be something from Karen, but ideally he just does Bison stuff and it works out. That's how Bison likes to roll.
Pull up the Illustream and commentate over it? I don't think that would work. Unless we both pulled it up at the same time. Which I guess is feasible. That's not a terrible idea, actually. But we might have matches, possible matches here, according to this bracket. I don't know what's going on in losers.
Yeah, apparently Dale is streaming some of it, which I was not aware was happening.
Yeah, he's
But I
streaming in
guess-
from his PS4, so you just get the raw footage.
Well, somebody's going to have a real fun time trying to edit all this together, I guess.
I will open a stream to have it accessible.
Guess I should do that too, huh?
Let's put it here. It's currently Dale versus Light, their first round of losers.
Excuse me, let me make my stream shut up. So we got Cammy versus Alex here, looks like. Hopefully we are not super out of touch with what's happening in the actual match due to a delay. The elbow. Fireman Alex seems to be pretty popular right now. I got two people repping him.
Alex gets a new costume. Gotta put it to use.
Alright, looks like Dale got armored through. Threw him out of what was probably a setup. And then, got the Cammy special. Standing heavy punch canceled into, or crouching heavy punch canceled into V-trigger. Oh. Sometimes YOLO works. And that's the end of that round.
Can you invite Manta and Fluid?
Sure, I got Fluid. I don't think I have Manta's CFN.
His is... Alright, let's see here. Just do the manta ray underscores between each word. Oh wait, no, that's his John Long name. His CFN is same thing. Okay.
Same thing?
Yeah.
And while I'm typing this, looks like Cammy's getting pummeled into stun, so there's that.
Or Dale. Getting Alexed. Alright, so I see both Fluid and Manta in here.
Oh, did they get in?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is losers. Round 2, I think. Yeah. Alright.
So, Jury versus Akuma should be another interesting one. She has okay options to deal with Demon Flip and Air Fireball because she can, but also Akuma does a lot of damage, has great Oki, can just kind of set you up all day. So it really depend on if Manta can get and capitalize on the knockdown, or if he's just going to get juried.
All right.
Round 1. Fight!
I'm going to guess we're going to see a backdash into store from Fluid very early, or a jump forward. Yeah. Oh, going fast forward right now. Okay, so we're currently caught up. Looks like a little bit of fireball zoning coming in. Got hit by the slide from the demon flip. Counter hit jab combo. Went for the throw and got auto shimmied by forward heavy punch.
Round 2. Fight!
Alright, so you gotta be willing to either challenge or do something about those palms. He's gonna be positive if he gets blocked, so there's no real incentive for him not to go for them. YOLO EXDP after EX legs there. -2, so if he had pressed a button to challenge, he'd get caught, and he did. Overhead. Big damage. Yep. It's 2. Getting hit by a lot of unnecessary forward heavy punches. Yep, and in for what looked to be a tick throw, used forward heavy punch to jump over the throw effect. Comboed after.
Round 1.
Actually, maybe their connection's good. They're both in Europe. Whiffing buttons, official from that range when Akuma does have a fireball and demon flip. Alright, so there's a punish on that. Didn't really get much after follow-up because I don't think she's if afterwards. Alright, nice little setup there. Probably didn't need to release that fireball. Yeah, gotta watch your toes. That's probably got 100% success rate at this point. Really needs to do jump back OS or something to keep that from happening.
Round 2. Fight!
Good air to air. Nothing really came from it. Went for the sweep to finish that combo from Akuma. Really like to see V-skill getting charged from Jury, because that's a free punish on any red fireball. Plus after that, so you can't press buttons afterwards to challenge. It's a very good button to use your V reversal against, for instance, even though Jury's is not the best. It's a pretty safe option. Get through them. Number of options. Good cross under for the win there.
Final round. Fight!
Feeling each other out. Oh, CC again. See if he had time to block. Nope. Go for just EXDP, but got the job done. DC punish. So this is a pretty good opportunity, though, for Jury to go in while he is relatively low on resources. Okay, you can definitely get a better punish than throw. I'd have liked to see something into super, maybe. Okay, yeah, just the lack of anti-air is killing you there. Some good ones earlier. He got a couple of CC crouching heavy punches, but it just didn't really dissuade him from active.
Yeah, and it takes it too well. Yeah, I liked some of the anti-air combo stuff from Jury. Looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder if what the knockdown frames are if you do the target combo after the CC. Probably get some sort of setup. You land really close.
Alright, get Mike in here. Hop to the back.
Looks like our winners finals gonna be MikeFightNight versus so Alex versus Bison, two real heavy hitters, gonna try to knock each other to pieces. Gonna see a lot of Bison kneeing people and Alex trying to do command grabs. While in loser bracket, looks like Alex.
First to three, correct.
Yes, winners finals will be first to three.
Let's do this.
Alright.
So I think first to three is probably worse for Alex in this situation because he really wants to just be able to overwhelm you the first couple rounds and not let you get any pattern recognition going on. But Bison's in a similar boat. His options are very strong, but kind of linear in a lot of ways. So if you have a good read on like to do, you can get some mileage out of it. So hopefully whoever is able to adapt better is the one that's going to win this, and we don't see a 3-0 blowout.
Yes, let's have a match. No
Fight.
blowouts. Although always secretly biased for Mike.
Immediate block to jump in into command grab. It is going to be that kind of game. EX head stomp. He also does not care. Oh, a good crouching heavy punch. Unfortunately, only the second hit connected, so he did not get the juggle. Tried to use EX knee to get out of there. Not really a great option most of the time. I'd blow you up. But maybe he thought he was going to catch a head stomp, like we just saw at the beginning of this round. Or another throw. There we go, there's the me. So he's mixing it up. Going to it again. Honestly, I'd really... Oh, well, okay. Soon, but... You do you. Really, we've seen a lot of those from SaFt today, and it is not a very good option most of the time. Try to anti-air, but that is a very hard move to really know exactly when he's jumping to get it.
Oh no, Mike. Couldn't finish split.
Final round.
Really didn't need to spin that meter there either, but sometimes end of the round you're not sure. You just go for broke.
Never hurts to be sure.
Yep, going for Superman Punch again. He's mixing up going for command grab or standing medium punch off a blocked jump in, which is good because it makes Mike have to make decisions. And Bison hates making decisions, he just wants to do stuff. Anything after this, gonna go for the cancel. Didn't get anything after being +3, but a nice parry there for, not sure what that was. That would never connect. Oh
wow.
no. Both players confused by the cross up. And that ought to be the round.
First name is SaFt.
Alex wins.
Players, you could see them reacting to each other over the course of the round. Both people obviously a little surprised by the cross under, I guess, at the end there. I guess that's what happens when Bison decides to be invisible sometimes.
Fight.
Interesting round opening where Mike was able to just connect and good call from SaFt. That light kick, scissor kick is negative 2 or 3, I think, so throws an okay option there. Probably looking for a head stomp again, but nothing to react to. Oh, he's all warmed up. Anti-air jab with it. Okay, neutral jump caught the command grab attempt, but overestimated his own dashing and got thrown for his efforts. So that's the part where you want to spin that EX meter, but it worked out in the end.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, okay punish. You can get more, but just presence of mind to know that you can punish is good enough in that situation. Bison got this season was having a 3-frame standing light kick, and it is useful, as you can see there. Because it cancels directly into LP Blast. I want to say frame traps on block.
Final round. Fight.
Raw lariat followed by raw slide. Two brawny guys just jumping at each other right now. Throw a vortex here again.
So much throw.
Probably thought that would stun. But he's got a lot of ground to cover. Yeah,
all right.
that was probably gonna happen. If he was gonna take a chance and do EX knee, do it. Alex's stomp does not gain any active frames until he is almost touching the ground again, so any sort of jump would have beaten it.
Round 1. Fight.
And then an immediate CC. Almost anything will get stunned, but now that is pretty much over. One of the issues some of the grapplers have is finishing out stuns to get that last little bit of stun bar. Alex is usually not one of them. He pumps that stuff out. Overhead or Psycho Axe there.
Round 2. Fight.
People deciding they don't want their meter today, use it on whatever. Alright, so that was probably +0. And a bad place for Alex to challenge, so good thing he held off.
Ooh, nice, needs to jump, Mike.
Mike does this against me a lot too. He knows that command grabs are a big part of these characters' arsenal, so he'll just hold up a lot on Wake Up. Cute idea with the parry there. Did not have the second hit ready. I don't know if that's an actual throw loop or good enough to beat 4-framers or what, but it's worked out there.
Might have been because Alex was in V-trigger and they like to parry.
Kind of throwing out buttons there. And actually hit pretty late. Oh! Mike's favorite.
Yep. Been hit by that a billion times. I don't even play that much.
Good combo there from SaFt. He's going for some really hard reads with these knee smashes, and you got one.
No, backwards parry. What?
I was wondering if those knee smashes had upped his confidence that it was going to work a lot, and it's just not worked out since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Bison things. Wow.
Yep, just another day's Bison. If you see him go invisible in V-trigger when he's already in the air, you should just go ahead and block cross-up, because it's probably going to go there. I want to... That's it. The other option would be to just jump and hope for that.
Round 1.
That you're okay.
Fight.
Oh, okay.
Double dash command grab into dash command grab. That is not real, but people still get hit. So probably a good idea for SaFt not to go for a command grab after that reset, because Mike likes to jump. He just hit.
Well then.
And that's
Round 2. Fight.
let's see, just kind of spacing each other out, both using some long-range special moves. Good air-to-air from Bison. Oh, tragic neutral jump miss. I'm gonna guess that block crouching heavy punch was going to be a V-trigger cancel, and he did not quite have trigger. Oh, parried the V reversal, but the invulnerability meant sure that nothing bad happened. So those command grabs after the blocked scissors are not actual punishes, they are guesses, so Mike could hold up there. He might not know that, actually, because they did change a bit of Bison's frame information between Season 1 and 2. So SaFt just put the Fear of God in Mike, because that was also very minus, and he could have mashed jab to get out of that. And in this game, so that puts me in a mind that he does not like what is happening on Wake Up anymore.
Mike trying to do Slayer dash shenanigans, gets blown up for it.
Alex wins.
2 up.
All right, so we were right. It's a slobber knocker this time, 2-2.
Round 1. Fight.
It's like to try to catch dashes. Hard to do, but kind of necessary, because otherwise Bison will just dash in and force you into a 50-50 over and over. Didn't confirm off the knee, unfortunately. So that lariat is also 10 frames. I don't think he's plus enough after a blocked jump heavy punch that he can get away with that. So there's another instance where you could mash your 3-frame normal and get out of there. Alright. What's the mix-up? Not good enough, that's what it was. The whiffed parry means
Round 2.
free punish for Bison there. The buttons feeling each other out. Be last round for Mike if he gets this win. Alright, punish. And
Classic.
special again.
Yeah, Mike has his
Safe.
super ready. He's buffering that thing crazy. Waiting for that
Yeah, he
anti-air.
will sometimes just sit back and wait for you to jump for a really long time because
Yeah.
he wants to hit it.
Yep.
Not sure if Mike is aware that after command grab, Alex is going to be negative after dashes, so you just starts dashing, you can press pretty much any button and beat him. Because command grab is going to be 5 frames after, and it's going to be like -4 to start with, so you got 9 frames to hit that, so that's even more.
With grab into grab, and Mike takes it.
Yep.
And Bison wins.
Nice. Good to know Bison is still able to carry Mike through this Season 2
All the way to
tournament.
grand finals. We'll see if our anime overlords will defeat us in Street Fighter once again.
Alright, so that is it for winner side action until grand finals. Right now, I think Manta and Nelson are going at it. The remaining people might already be in Ehsan's lobby, since it is Ehsan and Lightning for the next available match. Vector's waiting, so they're probably just all in there.
Yep, I think I'm going to try to pull up Ehsan's stream if I can find it somewhere.
If you have mine open,
The sidebar.
underneath the actual player, there should be it says I'm playing Street Fighter V on whatever community. If you click the community, you should find a page with Ehsan's.
I managed to find it. Looks like we got Colleen versus Akuma. And for some reason, Nelson's US flag looks really weird to me right now, and I'm not sure why.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's got a bunch of pink bars in between the red and the white ones.
Yeah, that's not our flag. Is Ehsan playing a
Maybe Nelson
modded
is an
Street
expatriate,
Fighter?
he's just never told us. I feel like they really missed an opportunity to have It's So Ice to Meet You right there, but I'll let Capcom do whatever they want.
I'm so glad they did.
So this is a pretty interesting match. Colleen doesn't have great options against Air Fireball, but really good options against Demon Flip in general. She struggles a lot with fireballs overall. I've played quite a bit of this character, but an issue because you only need one good jump to kind of end the match. Yeah, that's a negative. – All right, yeah. So you can get a punish if he goes for the follow-up after the. These red fireballs are coming full screen, but they're coming. And the counter. I want to use that counter more than Nelson, so expect to see a lot of those.
Countering with Colleen is pretty fun.
It's pretty fun. Jumping medium punch. Also one for a V skill after a punish situation, but worked out. Alright, you got meaties after forward throw, but dash is not a meaty. You would get blown up if they quick rise. Yep, whiffed parry there. That would be the key. That's a projectile, so unfortunately V skill does not parry that. So there he could have V-skilled. It's a really, really good anti-air option. It beats a lot of stuff. Flipping and doing grab, it will always work. Another whiffed counter. Fortunately, Akuma was still airborne, so wake up non-EX parry, so he both did not believe that he had a real meaty, but that he was going to try it. And Nelson also dies with a full stick of butter.
Apparently both players are suffering immense lag issues. But
Yeah, I bet.
not too surprising considering they're on the other sides, opposite sides of the world.
It's located, I want to say, East Coast, U.S.
I think he's in Washington. He talks about Seattle.
Oh, okay, so opposite of that. Oh, man, yeah, maybe you're right. And then the other's in Switzerland, so that is quite the distance. This is loser quarterfinals, looks like. Yeah, Cullen's V-trigger is kind of wonky. There's some stuff it's pretty good at. It's like a slightly worse version of Vega's where he can actually get new punishes on stuff. But otherwise, it just pushes you in a bad spot and you can get punished. So you can't escape pressure with it like normal characters can. Alright. Hand grab, or air grab. For the ballsy EX counter on his wake up. This may whiff.
Oh. I don't think he's. Oh, okay, never mind. He's. Nelson, don't use Colleen's projectile on neutral. That was terrible.
Go to neutral, unless it's like Geef or maybe Birdie, someone who is slow enough to you can just throw it out there and they don't have to care.
Alright, Nelson is out.
A Vega versus Akuma. I I genuinely have. I'm not sure I've ever seen that in a. Ehsan is also doing himself versus Lightning. See that too.
Oh, it's probably. There we go.
Uh-oh, we lost a viewer from 4 to 3.
Oh no.
Which I imagine is the two of us and one other person. One with Nikali.
Well, I am just restreaming a sound stream, so. Alright, fast forward. Those first 12 seconds are boring anyway.
Yeah, who needs them? Like an NBA game, all I really care about is the last, like, half a minute. Who thought it was a good idea to give Nikali that hair?
Oh my god, I'm blind.
Nikali just jumping, doing Nikali things. Looks like he's getting out fuzzied here. Hit jab again, dude. Don't let this happen to you. Okay, that works.
Ooh. Meant to upset about his critical not coming through.
I'm not sure that would have even hit at that particular range. There's a dead spot in... Oh, this is not Akuma, this is Nikali, so that probably would have worked. Key thing up to the air reset, but I think he overestimated how far down he was when he hit, so he didn't have enough frames. Nikali things.
Both characters sitting on full meter.
The big issue I'm seeing in Vector's gameplay is that he's throwing out rows at bad times. Like, very little reason to use it raw. Nikali also has very, very good jump buttons, so it's going to be hard for Vega to do... Oh, well, that worked out. Any sort of... He's going to have to go for these A to A's all the time. Got a setup, but didn't confirm from it. I bet you can confirm off of that. Fortunately, no CC punish. Nikali still has super, and therefore is terrifying. It's not like his V-trigger is going to run out anytime soon.
Nope.
That's
Infinite
it.
V-trigger. Oh. Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that means in the last 2 rounds, Manta spent 0 EX bar, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's something I noticed. Wanted that super, but didn't get to use it. Bury him with his meter.
Yeah, it's for a lot of characters, whether it's better to spend your meter throughout the match, try to get mileage out of your EX moves.
Mm-hmm.
CA. Again, it was a DP punish he missed because he tried to rose. Confirm off that jab for Nikali means a win for Vega. He needs him. Oh, read the command grab. Again, just throwing out your V-trigger, one of your most valuable possessions.
See you, Rose.
Bye, Vega. The real powerful part about Vega's V-trigger is that it gives you super off of, because you can confirm into Rose very easily and have it just a confirm into super.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just throw it away, you're just saying like, I'll earn the CA the hard way, I guess. The cheap stuff.
Look at those inferior seismos. Just saying.
So that is a very good rose because he saw the seismo and was able to react to it.
Nice.
And did like 50%, something pretty solid. Oh, thought I saw an EXDP coming. First time I've seen Vector go for the air grab, but that would have been a pretty good idea. And he takes it.
Alright, that's his out. Vector moves on.
Returns to his neutral state as a member of Switzerland. Next up is Ehsan versus Lightning. Lightning.
I was watching Ehsan Little during his test stream. He was doing some casual matches against Alex, and he's not a fan of this matchup.
OG? Really? You know, Tech says the same thing, and I'm not sure why, because I think Karen just tears him up.
Most likely just the character unfamiliarity. Even though by now we've had like a dozen Alexes in our group, so you guys should be used to him by now.
Yeah, something about Alex has really taken this Discord by storm, even when he got way worse.
Something about wrestling, I guess.
Jury, another character that people seem to love, even though she's kind of trash.
Oh, harsh words.
Fault. It's not her fault. The double sweep, the Karen classic. And just wake up super, do it.
Just do it.
Okay,
Ooh.
full screen wake up EX elbow. So something to know about both of these players is that they love going ham. Like a lot. Ever seen a Karen do more like raw percentage or jumps than Ehsan? Went on the edge, and as you can see from that little start of the round there, Light is no exception. He likes to go in pretty deep with Alex.
Alright, this is Light playing at SaFt.
There's definitely some differences between SaFt and Light. Like, better, I want to say, like, V-trigger mix-ups with SaFt. He definitely spends a lot of time on those. Just regular, am I going to command grab or not? He knows that people want to jump out of his stuff, so he has a couple things ready. Grab him. I'm surprised that worked. Going for some not real Karen stuff. Sun looks a little frazzled to me. EXTP. Punish. Nope. If you don't like a matchup, the first thing you gotta do is go learn punishes for moves you don't know how to deal with.
Sounds smart. Let's see, who was it that put...
Like Street Fighter, it's kind of binary. Like, can I punish or not?
Mm-hmm.
Should I challenge or not?
See, so Ehsan got put
I
in the
can't,
losers
you
by
know,
Mike.
expect it.
And both these players are put into losers by Mike.
Both these players got sent here by Mike?
Yep.
Both aiming for revenge.
I guess that means all the remaining players, apart from Vector, were sent here by Mike.
And he's going to be sure to let everybody know that he only practices during tournaments, too.
Yeah. Doesn't even practice.
Never played matches during tournaments. Infiltration. That for a long time he would only sit in training room and then played matches during a tournament. Which, that guy's some sort of genius because I would never be able to do that. Successful Superman punch. Karen's trying to do cross-ups is just missing a lot of the time. Probably should go for neutral jumps. Weird looking. Yep, I think that was max damage punish if you want to spend bar. Hit buttons. Ehsan's gonna jump though, you gotta know that. Jump again. V reversals. Oh, oh. All we had to do is block.
Alright, final round.
Double crouching light punch confirms Ehsan, so I wonder if it's lag or if he's just not sure if the initial jump in is going to hit. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Alex has enough bar where this could be the end. That's... I'm not sure why you would do a hold area there, but it worked out.
Alright, light moves on. We're gonna get an Alex mirror. No, that's the next one.
There you go, Alex.
Alright, we still got Vector.
I'd say that's the most he's cursed in a match in a while.
SaFt not pleased with the potential Alex mirror.
Yep. Wonder if we looked at all of the matches we've done for these tournaments, how many Alex mirrors there have been. Because it's at one point we had like 4 or 6 in a tournament,
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
and they were just knocking each other out constantly. Vector was not holding back after getting a sweep blocked, because that is not a punish. Yeah, there you can see Vega being so fast that he just walks out of meaty setups.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me jealous every time I see it. Oh, he did that again. That must be an actual Vega thing, where he's dodging stuff with that. His AAs have been very solid this whole tournament. Stuff happened. Yes, Dale, I played Vega for a little bit, so I know some of his stuff, but nothing like how to escape meaty setups. listening to me or just asking me a question. So I'm onto them in chat.
Light with the perfect.
Sometimes Alex is just going to do that to you. It's like Seth
Yeah.
in Street Fighter 4.
Those games happen. Can't let them get to you.
Or, you know, sometimes you just put down the stick. You're not going to block it anyway.
Exactly.
Based on how this is going, I'm going to guess we're going to see SaFt Light in the Losers Finals.
Looking fairly likely. We'll see if Vector can adapt, make some adjustments, not get blown up.
Getting blown up should always be your goal. Unfortunately, he just got blown up, so maybe next time.
Yeah.
Something I would like to see a little more of is backdashes. It'll lose to sweep and lariat if the lariat is meaty, but otherwise it'll help you escape command grab setups and only take a little bit of damage. Once again with that super. Oh, I guess he maybe didn't have the meter, so he didn't go for the EX backdraw. Guys, you're killing me. Hit jab twice. Just finish these things.
Oh, no. So close. Oh, wow.
Good Rose. He could have done the upwards version also. Which does like 30 more damage. But you can't get the same follow-ups. It's made some pretty good adjustments. I just have a feeling he's about to get Alex here in a second.
Oh.
Like it's going to be one downhill. Try it again.
And over. Alex Mears incoming. Maybe, probably. Not unless someone really doesn't want the mirror.
So we're going to get a first to 3 Alex mirror. And then after that, we're going to get Bison versus Alex, most assuredly.
Mm-hmm. Either way, one of these players is going to get a run back against Mike.
Looks like they need you to send the info to Light and SaFt. I think SaFt's in the room, so.
Okay. I guess we're switching over.
I got it. I sent Light one.
Alright, thank you.
And Ehsan wants an invite. I mean, I have him. It doesn't look like I have his.
His CFN is Ehsan DTT. No underscores. All one word.
DDT?
DTT.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright.
He joins in on the call. Should be okay.
This is losers finals.
Let's do this.
Oh, we got Nash versus Alex.
Oh, the mix-up.
Yep. SaFt really didn't want that mirror.
Oh wait, SaFt is doing Nash. I guess they both messed around with him.
Round one.
They're drawn to those low-tier blonde characters, I guess. So, I would say traditionally, I would want to say Nash is going to win this, but got a lot of trouble on Wake Up, which is where Alex really, really shines. Yeah, just getting pummeled by buttons. Yeah, with the command grab, get a little meter, finish it off.
Round two. Fight.
Stuff. Got interrupted during the SaFt. Still managed to secure a stun, which is pretty cool, and gets the win, didn't have to spin any bar.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, so this is where Light normally likes to use EX elbow to just get in. Went for a grab after the anti-air. Pretty good spacing on the SaFt. Getting blown up by those elbows though. AA and confirming to super, that's going to be a pretty solid chunk of damage, and he still has trigger if he wants a mix-up. That was a good V reversal because it killed the gray life. I want to point out that's 3 EX elbows in a row that just totally blew him up. Didn't. No. If you know your opponent is looking to armor through something, generally the idea with Nash would just be to sit there and wait for it, or V-trigger out when you see it. Alright, big jump in. Max damage, meterless. Didn't confirm the end of the combo from the Jaguar kick, but it worked out.
Finishes him off with EX.
SaFt putting in some work with Nash.
Round two. Fight.
Just full screen. You can't react to it, just block it. It's minus like 10. And in that situation, as precious as Nash, you really just gotta get out of there.
Man, hard swings.
Final round.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a V reversal when he blocked that lariat. All right. Well, that's
wow.
that's a
Standstill.
punish. Maybe not the one you want, but
Is it a little light tap?
yeah. To sit there and eat it, but you can get a lot from a blocked EX elbow. Regular boom mix-up. Light made the correct call, challenging the knee afterwards. It is minus in most situations. I don't think Giles is, though, which is... so that was a bad time to jump.
Alex wins.
SaFt had a full bar and could wait it out or hit a button, make him eat EX booms and be +1. You can force trades with Alex, or you can shimmy backwards and nail his standing light kick.
Fight.
That's a bunch of CC sweeps this set. I don't know what button he's trying to hit, but it is not working. Looks like he maybe was wanting a bar to get EX. Didn't have it yet. Yeah, it's fine with me, at least. Ehsan, if you want to join the chat. EX grab, oh no. Well, okay, works out. The situation where you just need to block.
Round 2. Fight.
Big jump in. SaFt definitely has his combos down.
There we go. How's it going, guys?
Welcome
Hey.
to the call.
Hey. It wasn't fun being a part of winner's bracket and then having to stream loser's bracket at the same time.
Yeah.
Get to see yet more Alex action. So SaFt once again sitting on a full bar. Just to find a way to use it. But it has not happened today.
That is a solid beating. From that.
Seems like it has a power bomb for every situation.
Wins.
And he blew right up and sent lightning up to winner's bracket and SaFt and Etterman. Guess Alex versus Bison. I know Light plays a bunch of characters, but I'd answer to Bison.
All right.
I believe we've.
Let's do
I guess we have not seen Mike versus Light. Oh no, wait, they were the very first match, round 1. So we went 2-1, so not totally free. That's good. Six games to reset and win, but anything's possible.
Oh, White with a Urian pick?
That's
So he's a few times too. He does okay with him. It's not like he doesn't know the match, but
round 1.
I'm just not sure how it's going to do against Bison.
Fight.
Probably going to see a lot of fishing, standing heavy punch, if I would guess. Interesting, he went with forward throw there. Maybe he just wanted to make space for himself. Maybe he just wasn't even thinking about it. Not a real meaty. I don't think that's the end of that combo.
Oh wow.
Mike's going in with those teleports again.
I just doing Bison things, getting away with it.
Hitting buttons, saying this will work.
Bison and V-Trigger is probably some of the least fun you can have in this game. Or the most fun if you're playing Bison.
Yeah, against Bison, not fun. With Bison.
I like sometimes they dash so many times that neither player is really sure what side he's going to end up on.
Yeah.
It's always fun. Nice counter hit confirmed, but gets grabbed for his trouble. Yeah, that still hurt.
Oh, not that time.
Grabbed out of the dash.
Stomp.
But, stomp. You gotta expect him to do it when he's in trigger.
Okay.
A couple of bad moves in a row, and I know he saw that he hit the headbutt, thought, I'm gonna get a follow-up, did it too late, and then didn't react to doing it late enough, so he didn't see the throw it.
I've taken the first game. Fairly handedly.
Round 1.
Yeah, there was definitely some
Fight.
slop that he was able to take advantage of. So I like using the V skill. Armor is pretty good against Bison. Don't think throwing the fireballs is really a great idea.
Against Bison's maneuverability, it's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, I would be worried about just eating a bunch of head stomps.
Mike has shown to do those head stomps quite often, so that's
Yeah,
not do that right now.
He definitely likes him.
Bison not caring about your mirror. Or your fireball. Don't throw it into the mirror! Like,
Mike was thinking, oh, this match is a little two-sided to me. Even out a little bit.
Mike wanted to play Toho.
Fight.
Oh, you have EX tackle, I'll just slide. We'll trade these. He probably could have comboed after that chariot tackle. And that anti-airs, I guess, that's cool. Challenging each other with the buttons. Good reset. Really good throw reversal. So throwing the EX fireball is probably pretty safe. He recovers fairly fast from that.
Final round. Fight.
Setup, no setup. Didn't get the AA with the headbutt, but he got out of the situation.
He's really taking care of that corner.
Yeah. Now we're in a situation where Bison has a ton of bar and only needs a little bit to stun. Still doesn't need that much to stun, but the Aegis is helping him out. Oh.
Nice EX.
Urian wins.
Puts us up to 1-1?
yep, 1-1.
Yep.
Light needs to win 2 more to get the
Round
reset.
1. Fight.
There he gets it. So Light is doing a lot of buttons that are plus on block into grab, and it has worked out really well so far. Both Stand Medium Punch and Stand Light Kick are really good for ticks for your aim.
I don't know how much matchup experience Mike has against Urian. I know he plays Urian, but not actually fighting Urian.
I want to say the Standing Medium Punch buff is from Season 2, so I don't know if Mike has played a ton of Urian in Season 2. Okay.
And I like just being way more aggressive.
SaFt asks, isn't Stand Medium Punch punishable? No, it should be +3 on block. Forward is -2, so it is also not punishable, but you can challenge afterwards, and that is why you see a ton of Urians go for EX headbutt afterwards. Alright, good challenge there. Taking the CC sweep as an opportunity to switch sides, which is smart. Ready for that. Anytime you see him start that standing heavy kick, you gotta stand up. There he got past that fireball with the head stomp.
Oh, backdash into the reflector.
Positive he's gonna throw that thing again.
Round 2. Fight.
Again. Crouching light kick is also a very good tick throw for Urian. Missed the ending of that combo, which probably would have ended the round, but he got a throw.
Alright, we got a reset.
Wow.
Wow, was that 3?
That's
3-1.
3.
Light is out of the losers. Now it's reset.
Which I think technically he just drug Mike down into losers.
That's always a weird thing. That's how tournaments do it. Everyone gets dragged into losers instead of the loser bringing himself up in the winners. But I will abide by whatever they do.
You know, they say you just drag people down with you. Oh. I'm not in finals. I'm just gonna go to the back of the lounge.
It's go time.
We can only pray for those quality of life options. Someday, maybe.
So simple, I thought it was already in. Turns out it wasn't.
Let's do this.
See, I feel pretty good right now because these are the two people I got kicked out of the tournament with. I lost to Mike in winners and then to Light in losers, so I don't feel too bad.
Yeah, that's usually how you want to go out. As long as you lost to the people who won. Or did the best.
Mm-hmm. Now the bracket is reset.
Now, Light's got a pretty good read on Mike. Mike needs to do some adjustments to not get just rolled over.
Is to stay out of the corner. That's where a lot of this bad stuff is happening.
Fight.
And he also just needs to expect EX tackle. It got thrown out a lot, and it almost always hit.
He bagged a few in like the first set, but that's not gonna deter Light from doing it more.
So something you need to know when you play Light is that he is not going to stop doing what he wants to do.
Yep, no conditioning.
There's a couple players here that play like that, and they just, if they want to jump, they're going to jump.
If I want to dive bomb, I'm gonna dive bomb. Can't stop me.
Yep, EX tackle. Bison has his own YOLO move and slide, and he takes advantage of it.
Barely tackle.
I called him out.
Gets a big CC punish. Still threatening stun, maybe not so much. Yeah, it's pretty much over now. Good confirm. Okay, I really wish he had gone for back throw there. Looks like he screwed up the charge. He could have gotten another hit at the end of that combo because he's still in V-trigger. And he could have punished that headbutt as well. Yep, got him with the third combo.
1-0 light.
Wins.
Is Light gonna win for a second week in a row?
Oh, he won last week.
Yep. First place.
He beat Dungeef? That's pretty impressive.
No, he beat me. I was in finals.
Round
Oh, great. Well, not great for you. But so, Urian is definitely a character that if you have not played against a lot, will be very hard to deal with. He gets kind of his own rule set as the game goes on. And if you don't know it, it's going to be problematic to deal with stuff like this, where he just keeps hitting buttons on you.
Round 2. Fight.
Light is getting a lot of throws off of Mike.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of throws and a lot of EX tackles. Good block on the overhead. Didn't get his CC punish this time, but...
Mike's gonna have to be careful in the corner pressure because Light can just throw him back in.
Right. There. Which means that Light pressed a 4-frame normal, and that means Mike must have been pressing the medium button because he should have been able to counter hit.
Match point for Light.
What, 5 games straight?
5 games straight.
Round 1. Fight.
So he's going to Devil Axe. He did not punish a sweep. You don't really know exactly what to do in the matchup. Yep, it's +3 after a hit on LK Chariot Tackle, so he can go for a mix-up. Alright, good punish to the Fireball.
Mike's gonna take another one from Urian. Man,
Round 2. Fight.
this is
Yeah,
match.
it's
Tournament
looking
point.
pretty dire.
Mike has to be careful with his aggression because misplaced aggression can lead to Urian just EXing out of it.
Right.
That
And it's been a
is
lot of-
it.
Fix it.
Yeah, dashing forward only to have Light respond by just EX charrying every single time. It lasts long enough where it's going to catch the end of the dash. So it's hard to... He flashes first. And that's one of the many things that drove Light to victory. Congratulations.
Second week in a row.
Yes, 2-week champion. Claps for him.